Welcome back, you all, for the last match of the day. It's the third and last match of the day of this Boshundara Sports City Last Man Stands, powered by Ace, between Mistimed Occult and FRAULEN Golden Boys. First over done and dusted, 2 without a loss. Mistimed Occult, kind of a fancy name the team has, but will never go away with the FRAULEN Golden Boys, the FGB. So the second over starting, and down the track, not that much coming from the wicket, just walking away from the stumps to try those big shots. But Naeem Sadat missed it out. Outside off, a bit low, tries that cut shot, misses it. Mistimed Occult won the toss, doing the right thing of batting first, because you won't get the full sunshine. Lofted, not that much lofted, yes. It's been bumped. And a gentle breeze passing through the ground. It's a perfect weather to play cricket. Again, 4 dots in a row for Naeem Sadat. Deceiving and deceiving. Full force of his bowling arms. Mir Waris down the leg, missed it, and it's a boundary. Finally something to cheer about. It's a wide and for 5 runs now. Just got slashed in through my face, near about a collision. Just got saved by an inch. Hey. Picks it up high, just fall short. So another one to finish things off, 8 without a loss after 2. Coming down the track, grounded one though, only takes a single. Mistimed Occult, kind of a name. Brilliantly bowled. Brilliantly bowled straight, dead straight. Again, it's flatter, kept it low. Another single taken. So they're dealing with singles and doubles only, not doubles eventually. It's only single. So this is the hard luck for the batters to deal with this situation. Oh, jack back in. Quicker armor it was by Sharif Alam. They've been bowling brilliantly. Just that unfortunate boundary in the last over. Except that the bowling has been top notch. They have been utilizing the pace very well. Again a pacey one from the spinner, the left-hander, creating a bit angle for the batter, and that gives a bit struggle to the batters. 3 gone now, 10 without a loss. Mistimed occult, I guess they have been mistiming with their luck. Oh, sheer pace. Totally defeated. Brilliant bowling, brilliant set of bowling from Mir Waris. And the spinner in the previous over. And not letting any loosener for the batters. Again, jack back in, somehow managed to just have a touch of the bat. Ten without a loss at this moment. Mistimed occult. They're having everything mistimed. Finally a run after 4 straight dots. Pushes it towards that offside and somehow managed a single. Straightener it was, again a straightener. Wicket to wicket. He has nothing to do without blocking it. Brilliant spell of bowling, as I was mentioning all of those. A dead straight, sheer pace, and from the other end the spinner also having some sheer pace, not letting the batters to free their arms. 4 gone now, 12 without a loss. Mistimed occult. Sheer line and length maintained by the bowler previously, and Nazmus Saqib, the new bowler, change in bowling, he just carries that momentum given by his fellow teammates. Starts with only a single. Block line bowling onto that 3 stumps, not letting any space. So this has been the key. Again, impressive. Flicks it away. Flicks it away for a single only. Just outside of a teasing length, back of a length, some awkward bounce. Gets the batter in a surprised position, a bit confusing or a strugglesome position. Couldn't finish that cut shot well. Dancing down the track this time. Small fumble behind the stump. Dots and dots. Last 10 balls produced 7 dots all along. So this has been creating pressure, enormous pressure to the batter. Silk and smooth bowling action of Nazmul Saqib. Another back of a length, bodyline bowling this time. Just restricts the batter from a single even. So 5 gone, it's 14. 4 without a loss. Mistimed occult. And at this moment, I welcome Alif again in the comm box.
Thank you so much, Prantor. After 5 overs, it's 14 for none. Such a steady start by Mistimed Occult. They're facing the Golden Boys in the third and the final game of the day. That's in the gap. Long chase for the fielder, and he does really well to stop it. We are coming to you live from City Club Cricket Ground. It's Boshundhara Sports City Last Man Stands Dhaka League, powered by ACE and sponsored by T Sports. Ishmam Yakin with his first over goes down the track, and that has hit the stumps at the non-striking end. This could be a single, but very much unfortunate for the batter. Naim Sadat can deem himself very, very unfortunate. Once again was looking for a big hoik. Plays a grounded shot and picks up a single. The bowling has to be commended, especially the way Mir Warish and Ishmam Yakin has bowled. That is fascinating. They have kept things really tight for the batters. It's good to see that batters are trying to keep the scoreboard ticking by picking up singles as much as possible, because certainly you will be offered some looseners and freebies, and that will be the right time to take the full toll. From the outside edge, once again a single. So 4 singles from this Yakin over. 6 gone, 18 for none. So it's going to be Nazmul Saqib for the next over. A mistimed pull shot should be taken. It is taken. The first blood has been drawn, and it's Nazmul Saqib who draws the first blood. Naim Sadat plays a mistimed pull shot. It was a top edge which went straight up in the air, and no mistake made by the bowler himself. So that's the end of Naim Sadat. Mistimed Occult, they lose their first, 18 for 1. It's Khosrul Alam Rajan, the new batter in. Edges it. A long chase. Ball is racing to the fence and it beats the fielder. A fortunate boundary to get off the mark for Rajan. Unfortunate for Sakib. It was a quicker which bumped up really quickly and completely surprised Rajan. Not intentional, but he'll take these runs. Clipped. They're running for a single. So the experienced campaigner Shumon Ahmed in the middle has got a wealth of experience of playing amateur cricket for a long time. Interesting to see, he is going really slow. They'll scamper back for the second. This can be risky. The stumps have been broken, but no response from the umpire, Omar Farooq Russell. So Shumon Ahmed is safely home. He's someone who loves playing shots all around the park. I'm a little surprised seeing him striking really slow and going steady at this point in time in this very match. That's a bumper, and that has beaten the keeper as well. Will it be a wide? Yes, it's a wide. And 4 runs too. 5 wides. All of a sudden, the Golden Boys are leaking runs. Nicely defended. 7 gone, 30 for 1. Mistimed Occult. An eventful over comes to a close. That's gone down the leg and rightfully called wide by Mushfiq Nitol. So Ishmam Yakin continues, has been really frugal. Only 4 runs from his first. That's drilled down the ground. Will just be a single. Since the first wicket has been lost, it will be important for Mistimed Occult to build a partnership and reconstruct the innings. And Shumon Ahmed is the batter who needs to take the responsibility. And he's the one who has to play with courage and patience. From the edge, 2 men are converging. And 2 runs have been picked up too. The projected score shows 90, which is not going to be a sufficient total in this pitch. Once again edged and through the gap. It will be a 4. Once again Rajan becomes lucky and really lucky to score boundaries. 8 gone, 39 for 1. There was a thought of the second run, but wisely denied by the batter. You are watching Bosundhara Sports City Last Man Stands Dhaka League, powered by Ace and sponsored by T Sports. Last Man Stands, it's a different format for the amateur cricketers. It's a global platform for the players who left playing professional cricket. Once again, it's a boundary through the same vacant zone. Rajan, he loves that area and he has scored most of his runs through that particular region. That's his 3rd boundary through 3rd man. And I'm quite surprised seeing that no fielder has been stationed there. This is poor captaincy. You have seen Rajan to hit back-to-back boundaries through that zone, so you must put a fielder to block that shot, but you haven't. A little surprising and strange. That's gone straight up. The bowler is under it, should take the catch. He does, and gets rid of Rajan. The batter from Mistimed Occult played a mistimed shot, which went straight up in the air. And simplest of the catches for Sharif Alam. He gets his first and removes Rajan from the equation. 44 gone. In fact, we're on the 9th over, 44 for 2. Mistimed Occult. So the fall of the second wicket brings Raju in the middle, plays a lofty shot straight away and picks up a single. This is turning out to be a very good over from Shori Falum. An important breakthrough because the partnership was building between Shumon Ahmed and Rajan, and he has broken that partnership. Wrapped on the pads and straight away the finger goes up. That's number 2 for Shori Falum in this over, and he gets rid of the dangerous, the most set batter, the experienced Shumon Ahmed, who was in the middle for a long time. The conclusion of a successful over. After 9, it's 45 for 3. So it's Raihan Korim Ramim for the next over. The left arm seamer that's been clipped away straight to the man. It's Fayaz Sheikh. And it's problematic for mistimed occult because there are 2 new batters in the crease right now. Raju just faced a couple of deliveries, and this will be the first delivery for Fayaz. Just solidly behind that. .46 for 3. Down the wicket, on the charge, that finds the fielder. Sun was out there at deep extra cover. A thickish outside edge. Well done, very well done by the fielder. Just braced his left leg and somehow managed to keep the ball inside the boundary. The 50 is yet to come for mistimed occult. It's 49 for 3. Let's see whether they can score a 50 in the last delivery of this over. In the air, lofted, away from the fielder, and it's a 6. Not a very well timed shot. Nevertheless, he gets enough elevation to clear the man. A 6 to complete the 10th over. We're halfway through it. It's 55 for 3, mistimed occult. And there will be a change of voice in the comm box as well. It's my pleasure to welcome Prantor Dionoy once again.
Thank you, Olive, for handing over the mic. So it's 55 for 3 now after 10 mistimed occult. Seems like they're mistiming. They're mistiming each and every overs now. Not scoring so many runs. 55 only in board, and we have seen lots of run in the previous two matches. 160 plus runs been scored in both of the matches. Pushes it nice. I think they are approaching in an ODI style. Current run rate is very low, below 6. In 100 balls match, it's very much unmatched one. Inside out, tried that shot, but after a while they're having a boundary at least. So last 10 balls only an over boundary been scored, and after that it's a boundary. Just had a top edge, flying high through the deep backward point region, and somehow they managed that boundary. Drives it nice, piercing the two fielders well. Finding the fence once again in this over, back-to-back boundaries. Not an ideal length from Mir Waris. In front of the bat, it was fuller, wider. It was an easy pick. Must be a wide. Down the leg, and now this happens when you're stuck with two boundaries. It's pretty much tough to maintain a single line and length. Tries that pull. Hits the deck hard, Mir Waris. And that's his speciality basically. Whenever he pushes on to that length hard, from the back of a length or good length, it gets a bit of extra rise. And the same thing happens when he hits it hard at the fuller one. Picks it up well, high fielder there. Oh, calculated it wrong. The fielder down there deep mid wicket, just through his hands. It gone for the boundary. 69 for 3 after 11 mistimed occult. New over, new start for both of them. Tries that shot. Couldn't finish it well. Sajjad Khansan mixes up the pace well. The previous ball was a bit quicker, but the immediately next one a bit slower on track. And a mindful push. He waited and waited for the ball to come into the bat, And after that, he just guides it. A wrong trigger movement by the batter. A bit early trigger movement. Shows the bowler that he will come down the track. So a good tight line and length maintained by Sun for the batter. Picks it up well from the off to the left. And yes, it is. Just got through that deep mid wicket for a 6. Digs in deep. And from there he picks the ball well. From that outside off, he dragged it towards that leg. Nice move from Faiz Sheikh. Now dancing down the track, picks the lofted on drive well and clears the cow corner region for another 6. Consecutive 6s now. 12 gone, 83 for 3. Look at the bowling card. 2 wickets for Sharif Alam, 1 wicket for Nazmul Saqib. Sharif Alam, right move from the FRAULEN Golden Boys captain to bring back their top formed bowler who took 2 wickets for the cost of 10 runs only in his 4th and last over. So another spell for him. Starts well with the dot. Flat length, quicker armour, high up in the air, but falls safe. Only a single. Now 84 for 3, mistimed occult. They will definitely be eyeing that 140 runs mark from here at this rate. Flighted, good mix up of pace. And at the same time, Faiz Sheikh just guides the ball well through that deep third. Uses that vacant space and just guides the ball well. What a shot. Mistimed occult. Just proving their name wrong with some sheer timing now. Flatter. A bit quicker. A gentle push through that short mid wicket for another run. 89 now, sensible batting. But the last ball, push, late push towards the deep third reminds me about Babar Azam's shot. One of the most surprising shots from the Yorker length to that off-stump line. Keeps it low, keeps it low. Finishes off with only 6 runs. Sharif Alam with the astonishing timed shot towards the boundary line. 13 gone, 89 for 3. That's a brilliant shot. That's a brilliant shot. A bit of cross-footed. Nice flick of the wrists with some power. and gets past that boundary line through the deep backward square leg. Starts off this over well. Fires shake. Booming up with confidence. Using the pace of Ishram Yakin. Pace of delivery again. Pushes it well for a single. Keeper had some fumble. But finally restricts for only a single. Almost a Yorker length, almost. Drives it well through that long off region for another one. So that's been a sensible approach. Boundary followed by singles or doubles. Dancing down the track, lofted, inside out. Uses his feet well. Just a bounce before the fence. Now they are eyeing those boundaries and over boundaries pretty well. Timing those well. And getting some runs on board to defend. Mistimed Occult. Getting heavier. Two FRAULEN Golden Boys. Again coming down the track. Not the sweet part of the bat. Only a single been taken. Projected score at this rate 142. So they will be definitely eyeing that 6 per over or 8 per over. Near about 150 from here. A small water break down there. Again a top edge. Almost a boundary. Almost a boundary there. Couple of drops. So now they're riding on their luck also. 100 crossed. 101 for 3. Upish a bit. Not that much higher. Only a run. So they're not letting them to free their arms. At the same time, their fielding has been sharp. Wide been offered with a run. So 2 runs been taken. So these cheeky singles and doubles can become handy. Can become decisive. 104 for 3 on board now. But the basing things they are missing out. Lovely looking shot. That's been an eye-soothing cover drive. A bit upish, but not that much. But got the gap very well. Now from over 8 to 14 till now, it's getting such a productive phase for Mistimed Occult. Another one, slower a bit. Cover drive and drives it well, but not well enough. Only a single been taken. And the basic thing should be eyeing that good length to full onto that stump zone, not letting some sort of rooms that has been offered for last few overs. Cuts it high, but not high enough of having a boundary. So only a single to finish things off. 15 gone. 110 for 3. Mistimed Occult for the last 5 over slogs. The slogger, the younger Alif, will come into the mic.
Thank you so much, Pranthur. It's 110 for 3. Mistimed Occult comes down the pitch once again, gets it into the gap, and yes, bisects those two fielders. Fayyaz Sheikh has pressed one foot into the accelerator. It's 114 for 3. Mistimed Occult. At one stage, they were under tremendous pressure, but they have been able to make a good comeback. In the air, should be taken. It is taken. Straight down the throat. This can be a double play as well. The throw wasn't good enough, but that's the end of Fayyaz Sheikh. A great innings comes to a close. And as soon as I arrive to the comb box, a wicket has fallen down. Fortunate for the Golden Boys. Unfortunate for Mistimed Occult. It's 114 for 4. Alright, you may get confused seeing the next name because it's Shahid Afridi. Not from Pakistan, from Bangladesh. A loud shout. And yes, the finger goes up. Back-to-back wickets for Rahim. And he's on a hat-trick. Shahid Afridi gets a tuck. My words. It's all happening. It's all happening in the middle. And Ramim is on a hat-trick. In fact, Rahim is on a hat-trick. He was pretty confident about that. Literally pleading to the umpire. Mushfiq Nitol took a bit time and then slowly raised his index finger. Fifth one down for Mistimed Occult. It's 114 for 5. Hat-trick ball in the air. That's a hat-trick. Is that a hat-trick? No. It's off the bounce. It's off the bounce. They started celebrating. They got excited. So was I. down the leg side and rightfully called wide. So Abdul Rab Roton joins Raju. He has seen the carnage from the other side. Two back-to-back wickets. Bowled him! Bowled him! My words, this could be the hat-trick for him. But it came one ball later, and that really has shattered his dream. Anyways, 3 wickets in this over. An auspicious, a fruitful over for Golden Boy. It's 115 for 6. It's Mir Mohammad Warish. For the 17th over. He was born and brought up at Srinagar in India. Currently living in Bangladesh and playing amateur cricket. Cricket runs in his blood. Oh yes, that's a good delivery. Just past the outside edge. Beats him all ends up. Beautiful. Absolutely top class. Right into the block hole. Nothing much to do for the batter. Shams Hakim is yet to get off the mark. And does get off the mark with the single. Slapped. We'll find the fielder. Sajjad Khansan makes the recovery. After 17, it's 118 for 6. Mistimed occult. FRAULEN. Shouts of catch it. A fielder is settling down. Oh my goodness, he overran. Misjudgment. And another catch. got dropped down. A play and a miss on that occasion for Shams Hakim. He's trying to play shots, but couldn't really flourish from the word go. A half-hearted appeal from Sun. Perhaps bat involved, yes. No signal of leg by two from Mushfiq Nitol. That was off the bat, inside edge, and then it went on to hit the pads. Aerial. Safe landing. And right placement too. It's a 4. Raju gets a boundary. That's a big hit. Oh yes, it's the biggest of the day. It's out of the park. It's a maximum. An expensive over comes to an end. Stan would be really disappointed with himself. After 18, it's 130 for 6. The penultimate over starts off with a single. A slower delivery from Najmus Saqib. He'll be trying that. He is very much proficient at it. Just moving his fingers around the ball. And he's very much efficient in terms of the back of a hand slower delivery too. Since the batter will take the charge, he needs to go for those variations. That's a powerful shot down the ground. Good work from Mir Warish at long off. Yes, once again a slower. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. The keeper makes a hash of a thing and allows the ball to go all the way for a boundary. This was a school kid type of a mistake. Just dig a hole and hide there. What have you done? I'm just out of my words. Really sorry. I feel really sorry for the bowler. That was a really good delivery. The batter missed it, and the keeper missed it too. Once again, a single. So under these circumstances, MISTIMED OCCULT will be eyeing for more than 150, which will be a decent total because you have to remember this is the third game of the day. and it will not be easy for the batting side to bat on the sixth innings. Yes, if they bat well, they can chase it, but it's going to be relatively difficult, more difficult for the batters to bat on the sixth innings. 19 gone, the penultimate over ends, 138 for 6. That's a miss hit. It won't reach the fielder. Only a single. Ishmael Yakin has been really frugal from the get-go. Came down the pitch. Once again a miss hit from Raju. It results in a single. The third and the final game of the day of Boshundhara Sports City Last Man Stands. It's racing away and trickles down to the rope. Very much fortunate because this was from the inside edge and it could be dragged on to the stumps as well. Fortunately, it didn't. Another single will be added to the cards. It's 143 for 6 and we're heading towards the final delivery. If this goes for a 6, it will be a home run. The batter looks for it, only manages to find the fielder. They're coming back for the second and they made it. Good running, very good running between the wickets. So it's 146. That's what they have under the belt. Mistimed occult. It's a fighting total, certainly. The bowlers have something to fight. Let's see how things transpire in the second half of the game. This is how the batting card looks like. 50 for Zamul Raju. 38 for Fayaz Sheikh and contribution from Shumon Naim Rajon and also a little contribution from Shams Hakim. This is the bowling card where Sharif Alam was the most frugal bowler. 16 runs only from his 4 overs and Sajjad Khan San, the skipper, bowled a couple of overs, gave away 26 runs. 2 wickets for Sharif Alam as well and 3 wickets for Raihan Karim Rahim in the same over. gave away 7.5. So that's it. 147 will be the target for FRAULEN Golden Boys. We're going for a short break. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back soon.
So the target is 147 for the FRAULEN Golden Boys, and we are all here at the Mirpur City Club ground for the Boshundhara Sports City last man stands powered by Ace. After the first innings, Mistimed Occult scored 146 runs. So the first ball produces only a dot, and the second ball, in fact, produces the most desired shot. That lucrative cover drive results in a boundary. What a gorgeous looking shot from Mirwaris. Finds the gap well, and implements the shorter one outside off very delicately. Coming round the wicket, not getting the line and length right. Way outside off it is. An obvious wide been given. Not that much high score been offered by Mistimed Occult comparing to the previous matches of the day. Down the leg, flicks it for a single, so 146 shouldn't be a problem unless light comes out short. But it's only 4:10 p.m. of the afternoon time, so they're very obvious of getting sunlight till 5:30 max. This high sunlight till 5 p.m. at least, and look at that glance towards the deep backward square leg. Completes the second one and goes for the third one, in fact. 3 more runs in the tally. 9 without a loss. Last ball of the first over remains. Shuman Ahmed coming round the wicket, trying to create that angle of drive towards that long off region for a single to finish. After the first one, it's 10 without a loss, the FGB. Starting the second over, it's 10 without a loss. FRAULEN Golden Boys, the FG Boys, coming to bat with a target of 147. Not so easy, not so tough. It's a critical one to chase down because it's very uncertain that how you would like to go. Would like to go stormy or you would like to go calculatively. Look at that. Straight bat defense from Mirwaris and SM Khosrul Alam Raj Ajun starts it well with stump to stump. So you have to give credit to the bowler who bowls straight line, tight line and length. Cuts it well, finds the gap well. It's a boundary through deep point. Flash of a blink. The ball was there to be hit. Width given. Just cut short and cuts it really very well. So at the same time, you need to tackle those pacey deliveries, those incoming one, and at the same time, you need to score. You need to rotate the stroke, rotate the strike to have wickets in hand also. So with the wickets in hand, it will be easy. But if you lose the track after losing wickets or not scoring runs at a good rate, then it might get a tricky one. What a shot! Skyscraper pulls it away through that deep mid wicket for a 6. Mammoth from Mirwaris. So these sort of shots won't take such time of chasing this down. 20 on board now. I think he has the hurry to get into the metros. So have that ball just flown away through that lines. DFG boys finally gets that groove, finally gets that momentum with those 2 scoring shots, a boundary and an over boundary. Comes back well, Rajan. As I was talking about that tight line and length, the close body line bowling, or at least targeting those stumps pretty well. That should be only the target of restricting the batters from playing any sort of shots, not giving any rooms. Nicely negotiated. And what a shot it was. Just guides the ball well, piercing to fielders at point and backward point. Finds the way to finish this over with a high note. 2 gone, 24 without a loss. The FG boys. Starting the 3rd over. Raju. Wide outside off. Starts off with a wide. It's getting a bit tougher now for Raju to hold his line and length right. 2 consecutive dots. Again, late cut, it's uppercut. And just gets past through that boundary line. The same way with that cut shot. They are rotating the strikes well. With boundaries, with everything. Straight, high and up in the air for a long time. But finally get past the hands of the fielder. It was a golden chance to break this partnership. Couldn't time it well, couldn't get that ball well into the willow and mistimed it somehow, and it was way up in the air for a long time. The length was good but not the line. Way outside off again, pace of delivery, so 3 runs given away in the last ball. 3 gone now, 37 without a loss. The FRAULEN boys, the FRAULEN Golden boys, the FG boys starts very well. 37 without a loss. Mir Waris 22 of 11, Sharif Alam 15 of 6. They're flying high, undoubtedly. Shumon Ahmed continues with that round the wicket angle. Flicks it well. Mir Waris for another single. So the run wagon is on. It's going pretty well with some moderate speed. So from here, the mistimed occult needs to find a way to take wickets and to take wickets early. What a pickup shot! Picks it up high and handsome. Lost into the greeneries now. 44 on board. I was talking about taking wickets, not taking a part of the bowlers. Straight back to the bowlers. Another boundary through that long on. Oh, they're flying high. They are flying high now. 99 requires of 82. What a shot. Width was there, but it was a challenging one to get the ball away from that long off zone because the fielder was there. So he dragged it onto that long on zone for a boundary. Pace of delivery, eventually he turned his action from medium pace to a bit of pacey spin. 49 on board with that single. Just 1 run short. We're in the 4th over in fact. Cut it late, cuts it high and handsome for a boundary as it is. It's an easy peasy one now for the FG boys. 50 on board, it's 53 for 0 now after 4. That's a nice bowling. Nice bowling. Tight line and length, as I was mentioning that. Just from that off and middle stump line. A bit of above the rise height. And from that end also, Sharif Alam tries that uppercut or periscope, but couldn't find a way to get away with that ball. 53 without a loss after 4.1. Gets the gap well, but not so good timing. Single been taken so easily. And yeah, it's been a one-way traffic for the FRAULEN Golden Boys, as they are getting runs very easily down the leg. And a fumble from the keeper. Why, I do not know. I think the ball just brushed onto the pads or the trouser somehow. Oh, another tight line and length through that off stump line. Doesn't let the batter to make some rooms. He just shuffles through that off stump region for having a nice shot towards that deep mid wicket zone. That's a nice move. Just a flick of the wrist, and they are definitely going for the second run. Yes, it is. Couple of runs, and that's the sweet part of this run chase by FRAULEN Golden Boys, converting those singles into doubles with some boundaries and over boundaries in a flow. So to tell about the story of those flows of runs, let's welcome Alif on the mic.
Thank you so much, Prantor. After 5, it's 57 for none. FRAULEN Golden Boys, and they're certainly off to a flyer. Courtesy to Mir Warish and Sharif Alam for their blistering knocks. Mir Warish is unbeaten on 28 from 14, and his partner Sharif Alam is batting on 29 from 13. So yeah, this goes to show that how aggressive they have been right from the get-go. Fayaz Sheikh did really well with a bat in hand with his first over, and he concedes a sixer. That's a biggie, and that's launched over cow corner for a massive 6. The production of runs continue for FRAULEN Golden Boys, and they're not gonna hang about. It seems like they're in a hurry to close things off within 15 overs for the bonus point. That's been worked away, and that's 4 more. A boundary followed by a 6. This is top stuff. Absolutely top class batting from Sharif Alam. Just timing it. Not much power exerted. Just timing the ball and getting the results. This coverage is coming to you live from City Club Cricket Ground. It's Boshundhara Sports City Last Man Stands Dhaka, powered by Ace and sponsored by T Sports. The third and the final game of the day is in action between FRAULEN Golden Boys and Mistimed Occult. 6 gone with a single. An expensive over comes to a close. 13 runs from it. It's 70 for none after 6. Abdur Rab Rotun was frugal in his first over, only 4 runs from it. Mistimed Occult, they badly need a breakthrough in this point in time because the game is slipping away from their hand. I understand both the batters will have to depart if they score 50, but why would they let them score 50? They should look for a quick wicket right now and start creating the pressure on the batting side. Picked up, shouts of catch it, the fielder is under it. Oh my goodness, he drops it and lets the ball go to the fence. That's rather rubbing salt into the wound. Boundary for Mir Warish. He moves on to 35 from 18 deliveries only. Played delightfully. Slower delivery. Nicely negotiated for a single. This is sensible cricket. You can't go after every delivery. You have to be sensible. You have to use your brain. And it's often said that cricket is a mind game. This is the reason. Because you need to use your mind for understanding and assessing the conditions. You have to play the balls according to the merit. If you go after every delivery, that can cause problem. Just look at that. A gentle push, rotation of the strike. Although Sharif will be on strike for the next over. 7 gone. It's 78 for none. FRAULEN Golden Boys. So it's Shahid Afridi for the next over. We used to see Shahid Afridi from Pakistan to bowl leg spin, but this Shahid Afridi is an off spinner. Last man stands. It's a different format of playing cricket. Started back in 2005 in England, and now LMS is really popular among the amateur cricketers. That's a good shot, but we'll find the fielder in the dip. Effortless, absolutely effortless. Both the batters looking really comfortable in the middle. No hurry, no rush, just timing the ball. cashing in the loose deliveries. That's what cricket is all about. Short, pulled, over the top, over the fence. And Mushfiq Nital has to raise his both the hands to signal it a 6. Goes again through the same zone. Will it be cut off? No, it doesn't. A boundary right after a 6. An expensive over from Shahid Afridi comes to a close, and that's the 50 for Sharif Alam 2. 53 from 21 deliveries. A complete innings of class, aggression, and temperament. He walks off as per the rule of last man stands cricket to the hut. After 8, it's 90 for none. FRAULEN Golden Boys. So the skipper walks into the middle, Sajjad Khansan, and he has been welcomed by a great shot from Mir Warish. What about that? A calypso looking pull through mid wicket, and the fielders just watch it sailing over their head for a 6. The flow of the run doesn't really get hampered after that retirement. Slapped away, not in the gap, finds the man at deep cover. Mir Warish is inching closer to his 50, and FGB, they are just 3 short of their team 100. 97 for none. That's a good ball. A Yorker, but that's been spoiled due to that sloppy misfield. Oh my goodness! Oh, for a moment I thought it's gone for a boundary, but no. The fielder missed. However, he recovered well and restricted the batters for only a single. No hurry at all. Just a simple nudge and the change of strike for FRAULEN Golden Boys. 99 for none. And that's the 100, team 100 for FGB. After 9, it's 100 for none. The keeper was appealing for it, but denied by Mushfiq Nital. A single brings Mir Mohammad Warish to the strike, the experienced campaigner, and has been the star batter of this game too. Was born in Srinagar, Kashmir, and right now living in Dhaka, playing amateur cricket. That's a good delivery. A quicker one, change of pace from Shahid Afridi. Just beats the outside edge. And after a long time, Mir Warish has been beaten by any bowler. That's pretty much conventional. We have seen this shot so many times in this very match, and that has been a popular region of scoring runs for the FGB batters. So many boundaries came, and they seem to be very much efficient about using the pace of the bowlers. So a single to complete the 10th. After 10, it's 103 for none. And for the next 5 overs, there will be Prantor Di Onoy with you.
One or three without a loss after 10. FRAULEN Golden Boys would like to thank Alif to hand over the mic to me, and let's hope that this game won't last so long and shouldn't be. Clear ahead, the FG boys in this game. The electrifying blues. Beg your pardon, a mistimed occult, yes. Cuts it well, but straight towards that deep point region for a single. So, for a while, they are dealing with those singles only. You could see 8 singles in last 10 balls. So it's been clear that they won't take it in a hurry. They will take time. War is just 4 runs away from his 50. Again blocked it well. Well, after retirement of his partner, he is just getting time to settle his partner's son a bit more. Down there, the deep cover point for another single. So, as they are dealing with singles and doubles, they are left with lots of deliveries, 42 or 47. But they need to keep in mind that this can be turned down and turn around to them with that pressure, because not that much distance from the runs to the balls. Cuts it very well, finds the gap, and here's the boundary. Breaking the shackle, and finally Sun just arose there. flash of the blades and finds the way to the boundary after a long time. And that's the boundary they all were looking for. Settles for a single. Eleven gone. It's 1-1-0-4-0. Straight drive towards that long on region. Fielder is there. And the spreaded fielding position is very much obvious at this point of time. They want to block those boundaries and over boundaries, letting them with the singles and doubles. Picks up it nice. What a pickup shot for a 6. And with that 6, completes his 50. 53 of 30. Mir Waris deserves a standing ovation from his teammates. And as he walks out, leaves his team in a good position, commanding position. 117 for no loss. Still a wicket to get by the mistimed occult. What a gem of an innings. Picks it up high and picks it up well. A well-flourished innings by him. Plays his shot all around the ground. Times it well. And doesn't let the bowlers to get onto the batters. Now new man in. Abdul Ghaffar. Late cut as much as possible, and what a shot it was, coming down, and the second ball just guides the ball so elegantly, so late towards boundary. 121 now on board. Last ball left in this over. 26 requires now to win this match here for the FG boys. Inside out, lofted, high and handsome. Couple of bounces to the fence. 125 without a loss. After 12, the FG boys. 22 requires now to win this match by them. Sajjad Khansan at the other end, just seeing his partners batting brutally well. Fire strike, shuffles across, just blocks the ball from a Yorker length. And it's where does the occult, the mistimed occult, lost the momentum. I think from the first few overs, and what a sweep. Sweeps it brilliantly, elegantly through that deep backward for a boundary. Was it a no ball signaled by the umpire? No, it's a boundary, yes. So 18 requires now. And I was talking about losing balance of this match by mistimed occults. The first few overs, where the FG boys openers flourished their innings and they did not have any control upon the batters. Mistimed occult leaked a lot of runs, drives it well towards that extra cover region, and they settle down for a single only, providing some rest to their body for sure. FG boys 130 without a loss, last ball of the 13th. Quicker one, thick edge towards the deep third. Protection is there, so finishes off with only a single. 1-3-1 without a loss after 13. FRAULEN Golden Boys.
Only 16 runs to get from the last 35. FGB, they're certainly on the verge of clinching a victory. It's been a disappointing day for mistimed occult. They have been outplayed in all departments. Couldn't do well with the bat in hand. And their bowling has been more disappointing if we compare it with batting. No success at all. None of their bowlers could pick up a wicket. Cross-batted shot. It's Rajon for the 14th over. Outside edge, and it will be a boundary. No one there, literally no one. Yes, there was a third man, but he was on the square. So an easy boundary for Abdul Ghaffar. And 10 runs to get from the last 32 deliveries. They should rush FRAULEN Golden Boys, because if they can finish within 15 overs, they'll be rewarded with a bonus point. And yes, they have heard me. Seems like they have heard me. 6 runs to get from 31 deliveries. Abdul Ghaffar joins the party despite arriving late into the middle. Pulled, not in the gap, finds the fielder. So 5 runs to get from the last 6 overs. Should be a walk in the park for FRAULEN Golden Boys. After 14, it's 142 for none. So it's Naim Sadat for the next over. A floaty delivery and missed by the batter. It's difficult to negotiate with these floats. That's pulled. And it's a boundary. That's it. That's it. Victory for FRAULEN Golden Boys by 8 wickets. A comprehensive victory for them. Commiserations to MISTIMED OCCULT. They had a horrible day in all 3 departments, in bowling, in fielding, in batting, in everything. So that's it. Thank you so much, ladies and gents, for being with us. We'll see you